Trying to roll me up. I ain't picking up.
Hey, what up? It's your girl McCayla Grace here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're just gonna talk about some stuff that happened this past week. It's Sunday now, so whoa, crazy. So yeah, on Thursday, July 19th, I went to Warped Tour, the final one. It was very depressing. I mean, not like it was a bad time, but the thought of it being the last Warped Tour cross country was very sad. If you guys don't know what that is, the Vans Warped Tour has been for the past 26 years a cross country tour of over like 100 bands, and it's just like basically a music festival for like all day. Mine was like 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. But yeah, they've been doing this for like, I think 26 years, 26 or 28, something like that, cross country. And I guess in the past couple of years, there's been some drama with it and whatever. So it started out in California, and that's what they're gonna go back to, I guess, is they're just gonna have it be SoCal bands, and it's just gonna be happening in SoCal. So it's not dead forever, but the tour itself is dead, which sucks. Because it was really cool. This was my second year going. First time I went was back in 2016. And it was just a blast. And this time was even more fun. Like, it was crazy. It was great. I caught a pick in my bare hand. Like, I was just trying to feel the breeze, and I caught a pick in my palm. Like, it just fell there. Freaking bliss. Like, I swear, it was so magical. And I got a picture with the lead singer of another one of my bands, favorite bands. So that was pretty cool. But that is not what we're talking about today. Today, I have a story for you guys about the time I almost died. I know, crazy. Well, not that crazy. You saw it in the title and I think on the thumbnail. Not sure yet. Anyways. Okay. Sorry, had something in my eye. Okay. Alright, so let's start by taking you back to 3 months ago. It was around the time between post-spring break and pre-prom, because me and my friend were leaving her house and we were about to go to the mall to get, I think we were picking up our dresses or something. We were getting shoes for prom. That's what happened that day. Yeah. Okay, we were going to go to the mall to get shoes for prom. And my car had gone into the shop. We'll say like, I believe it was like 3 weeks before this car ride, okay? 3 weeks before the day of this incident. So, just a little background story, okay? 3 weeks before this event, my car had gone into the shop. I'm sorry, my throat's very dry. I had a long night. And I almost lost my voice at Warped Tour. Anyways, back to the point. Back to the story, okay? So, 3 weeks, yeah, we'll call it 3 weeks before the incident, my car went into the shop, and I think they were fixing like the transmission or something. Something under the hood. That's the important part, okay? Something under the hood. Well, alright, so me and my friend, we left her driveway, we left her neighborhood, we're coming out onto the street, and her house, her neighborhood, it's like near this busy, oh my gosh. Oh, he's outside, right? Oh my gosh, there's a spider on my window. Okay, he's outside. Okay, I'm good. I thought I was about to die again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my friend's neighborhood, it's by like a busy road, kind of like, you know, like a strip, basically. It's near like a strip, okay, for you big city people, you know, where you have like all your restaurants and your main stores. Okay, that strip, you know, that's like, her house was near that. and we had to come out onto, like, by this light, okay? We're driving down the road, there's a light. We're gonna turn left to go to this roundabout to leave town, okay? So, we come out of her neighborhood, we come out onto this road with the light, and all of a sudden, you know, mid-conversation, my car starts making this loud noise, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, imagine someone has their blow dryer on, they're making popcorn, the oven's going off, every sound possible, I swear, it was going off at the same time. Someone's vacuuming upstairs, like, I don't know. It was crazy. Like, it was a really bad sound. I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. My friend was like, turn the car off. So I turned the car off because when I panic, like, you know how they say fight, like, you have that fight or flight response? I flight, like, I'm out. I'm Audi 3000, okay? And so I turned my car off, and we just sat there for a second, like, what do we do? You know, I turned my emergency lights on because I freaked out so bad. Also, we were at a red light in the moment, so, like, I didn't feel the need to pull over or anything, you know? We're just in the middle of traffic on, like, this short area, okay? We've got, like, some stores around us and whatever. And so I put my lights on. I get out. I pop my hood, go around, and I open my hood, prop it up, and my engine was crooked. I did not know what this meant at the time, but I was really confused because I was like, what the frick? What's going on? Like, when I tell you my engine was crooked, I think there's a picture. I can't remember. But, okay, so, you know, picture, like, the inside of your car, if you have one, or, like, the inside of any car you've seen. Okay, everything's, like, flat, aligned. Okay, my engine, it was, like, shifted down and sideways. And, like, I could see the ground, like, through my car. Like, sometimes you're able to see that because, you know, like, there's, like, no baseboard, you know, keeping that stuff away from the ground. Like, it's all exposed underneath. But, no, like, I could literally see the freaking pavement. Like, it was weird. Like, I could see the road under my car. And, you know, I, like, was just, oh my gosh, it was crazy. Like, my engine's falling on my car, basically. Okay, so then I get back in the car. I told my friend what was going on, and I called my dad, like, instantly, I swear. And so I was like, hey, Dad, like, something's wrong with my car. So I asked him, I think I texted him first, actually. It's not important. But I asked him to, like, come and get me, you know, because I was like, you know, stranded. We're just supposed to be going to the mall. My car's freaking screwed up. Oh, and I had tried to turn the car back on because I needed to move my car out of the road because the light had changed by now. And it would not start, so I turned it back off because when I tried to start it, it made that same sound, but I saw it was like twice as loud, maybe 5 times as loud. But yeah, so then I called my dad, told him what was going on, and he said to call Allstate roadside assistance. I think that's what it's called. Because, yeah, we have Allstate for our car insurance, and they have a roadside assistance program thing where you get, like, an X amount of calls per year. And so basically, I had to call and get my car towed while I waited for my dad. And so while that's going on, it's been raining. I have to direct traffic because people don't understand that if there's a car with blinking lights on in the middle of the road, they should probably go around. So they're just waiting to see what's going on. It's like, dude, go around, like, go around my car. Okay, so I had to do that, and I had to make this phone call. And so by the time my dad got there, I'd made the call. They said that it would be like an hour and a half or something. And I had work later that day. My friend didn't, but, like, we worked together. I had work around, like, 5. Yeah, it was like 5:30 I had work. And this was happening around 11 is when we were trying to leave town, I believe. Yeah, because we ended up, or was it 10? Because we didn't leave town till like 1 or 2. Like, we still went, but we'll get there. Okay, so, I called my dad, all that, okay. Called the roadside service, okay. They said that we would have to, like, that we would possibly have to pay a fee, depending on, like, what the people said or whatever. I can't remember what we paid. It wasn't that much, but, like, we didn't think we were gonna have to pay. It was kind of dumb. And so me and my friend waiting around for my dad, traffic, okay. By the time he got there, it had been about 40 minutes. He was coming from work, which was like 20 minutes out of town. And so we had to wait for that. And luckily, we have my dad's truck, my car, and then a third car that, like, we share. So luckily, he had that car, and so he brought that. And like I said, it was raining, so we had to take all the valuable stuff out of my car and, like, what we had on us. And we went to my dad's car in the parking lot, like, near my car, and we just kind of waited there for the tow people to come. And it was so weird. Like, my neighbor was driving by, and he, like, parked across the street and then came over to, like, check on us and stuff. One of my friends were out with her mom, and they drove by and were checking on us. It was crazy. Like, and okay, my car's, like, bright yellow, so basically everyone I know knows my car, which really helps. But yeah, everyone was just, like, checking on us and everything. So after some time, my dad was, like, you know, directing traffic, and said me and my friend were just waiting, sitting in the car. We, like, had enough time to go over to this frozen yogurt place and use the bathroom. It took a while. It took a while. But yeah, it took a while. And so then when the tow truck people finally came, it was like, it wasn't like a normal tow truck, you know, because they had to, like, get my car off the ground. So it was like one of those really long ones that look like a semi, but it's not a semi because it's just like a semi flatbed is basically what they had. So we're out there, you know, just, like, seeing what he's gonna do. He had to, like, it's, like, kind of a narrow road, and this is a really long vehicle that he had. So he had to kind of, like, pull around, and he was directing traffic too, because people are stupid, you know. So still directing traffic throughout this entire thing. That's probably what annoyed me most, was directing traffic, because people can't put 2 and 2 together for some reason. Anyways, so then he had to pull around, you know. He had to, like, get in front of my car. So luckily, if the light's here, okay, and this is the road, right, there we were, like, probably, like, 4 or 5 car spaces back from, like, the line at the light, you know. So we basically we were basically taking up all that space in the road, you know. And he had to wait for some traffic to go by and then corner it off or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of fuzzy, but so yeah, then he had to attach, like, these chain things onto my car and drive it up onto this flatbed of his truck. It was actually pretty cool, like, watching it all happen, but it was, like, crazy intense. And me and my friend, we were also, like, freaking out because, like, the time and everything, you know. It was, like, probably, like, 2 or 3 around this time. But yeah, and we stayed because we wanted to make sure we knew what was going on with the car. So, oh, and we had to wait for my dad because we'll get there. Okay, so then we're just waiting around, chilling, you know. The rain had let up, so it wasn't as bad. And yeah, it was, I don't know, it was weird. So then the tow truck guy, he got my car up and everything. And me and my friend are just sitting in the car waiting on my dad. And next thing I know, like, the guy comes up and, like, is talking to us because he like pulled his vehicle into the parking lot beside our car, which I thought was weird. But he like came over and the window was rolled down, so he like leaned down and he was talking to me, and he was like, you know, you guys were really lucky. Like, if you're on the highway, it could have been a lot worse. And he basically explained it to me because, as well, what am I saying? He basically said that we got lucky that we weren't on the highway, which we were about to be in like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. We got lucky we weren't on the highway because my car, like, if it had gone any faster, also, we were about to be in a 50 mile per hour, like, speed limit area zone or whatever it's called. If it had been going any faster than the 35, we were in like 25 or 35, before the light. If we had been going any faster, my engine would have dropped out of my car, and my car would have nosedived, and me and my friend would have catapulted out the car. So, as you can imagine, that would not have ended any way in us living. We would have died on impact, because how else are you going to catapult out of a car at 55, 70 miles per hour, Like, we would have gone through the windshield and died on impact. So luckily, that didn't happen. And so after I heard that terrifying fact, it really blew me away. My dad paid the guy, got in the car, took us back to my house so he could get his truck, because he was going somewhere. I don't remember where he was going. But then we were all in the Subaru, my other car, okay, and we went along to the mall on our merry way, thinking about how we almost died in a car accident, because apparently the reason that my engine had fallen out was because someone at the car garage where my car was 3 weeks ago hadn't exactly tightened up everything. So my engine just kind of loosened out of place over the next 3 weeks until it almost killed us. So that was cool. And luckily, I don't know how to explain this, but we took it back to that same place, the repair service that almost killed me. We took it back and they fixed it free of charge. Duh, because you almost killed me. I was so mad when I found out that it was their fault, because I was scared that like something had gone wrong, like that I did, but I'm never even under the hood. That's why I was so confused as to why it happened. So when my dad told me that it was something that they had messed up, like, I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense, So anyways, yeah, it was crazy, but here I am 3 months later and I'm alive. So yeah, that is how I almost died. So please, I guess, just make sure that when you leave a repair service for your car, that everything's looking good under the hood, because you never know when you're gonna have your engine fall out on the side of the road. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys want to hear more story times like this, I'd be more than glad to tell you. I'm sure I have a lot of stories somewhere up in my brain. 18 years now. Get a pretty big amount of stories now. But yeah, so if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Help me help you make your Mondays a little bit brighter, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!